What's happening, guys? What's happening, guys? We're back for another Stray Kids reaction. A lot of love after the first reaction, so I appreciate all of your comments, and I know a lot of people were recommending a couple of their shows, but you know what? I thought about it and I said, I want to kind of get familiar with their faces first in more of a sit-down interview environment before I get into the chaos of a show. So I'll get to that very soon. This will be literally my second time ever looking at these guys, and I really enjoyed them the first time. Guys, if you're new here, my name is Max. I am a communication skills coach, and on this channel, I react to all different types of people's communication skills. So, if you haven't yet, do me that favor, take 1 second and hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I appreciate all of your support. Without further ado, let's tune into the video.
He's been in many underground concerts.
One of them.
Do you want to maybe show them?
No.
It's a secret. Top secret. Alright, we'll keep it there.
If you can hold eye contact with your audience, you're not giving them a reason to look away. Bang Chan seems super engaging in that way.
Mason in the building.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Ian.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Lino.
Yeah. It's your boy Han in the building. What's up?
Dude, I love Han. I love Han. He's just sporadic, isn't he? He's like random with his humor, but he's just so funny. Like whatever comes to his head, he just kind of blurts it out.
Yeah. Hello guys, this is Bang Chan. Yeah.
I feel like Bang Chan makes it a point to be engaging. Just the little thing he did back there with the camera when he was introducing himself with the peace sign and
Hello guys, this is Bang Chan. Yeah.
I feel like he takes his job, that's my sense, his role as a leader seriously in terms of like, hey, we've got an audience out there, we need to capture an audience. Let's make sure that we do everything in our power to do that, to be engaging. As you'll go along, watch how much he makes it a point to engage with the camera.
But before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe to 70's YouTube channel.
정말 잘 배운 일.
잘못 배운
He's smart, Han. That was a smart little joke there. He really does seem to be the energy of the group in a lot of ways. He's like the comic relief in a lot of ways. It seems like he brings out the most laughter in the group in a lot of ways. I paused it here. Look at everyone genuinely laughing and enjoying that comment. Changbin looking back at Han, appreciating him.
It's just like a really warm, fudgy brownie.
Fudgy brownie.
Very sweet and warm.
Yes, I love brownie.
That's cool. It's nice that they can talk about each other like this. They speak highly about each other. And that's not something you see amongst men or boys as much, I feel like, here in like the Western culture. I've said this before, if we have something good to say about someone, we should say it.
Everyone's funny.
Like when we all have practice time together, everyone just jokes around and it's just so funny.
Makes weird
Oh my
noises.
gosh.
You know, Hyunjin sort of smiling, he's kind of amused. He was an interesting one, Hyunjin. He was one that I was like, you know, 1 second he's really in his head and 1 second he's out there involved and engaged, right? Just the way he listens, he doesn't feel the need to express himself just for the sake of doing it, just for the sake of putting it on for the cameras. He's not gonna laugh for the sake of laughing, so I think he's really honest and authentic in that way.
그 깊이가 다른.
골반에서부터 시작돼서
그런
유연한
Go Bang.
그런 것들이 이제 잘 맞춰져서 그 그룹 이야기 좀 남다르지 않나.
I'm pausing here because I wanted to see Sungmin. Like, he seems so mature and so respectful of the guys. He really listens. He's the guy. He's the one guy, him and maybe Ian a little, that's intently listening and giving his focus to Changbin. And he's on the very opposite side of this interview. I think that's genuinely in his nature to listen and give people his attention. And it feels good when you can sense that someone's genuinely interested in you. And I bet these guys really appreciate that.
그룹 이야기 좀 남다르지 않나.
Seeing a little bit of a funny side from Changbin there.
일단 오래된 춤 경력을 통해
Obviously, English isn't a language he's as comfortable in as some of the other guys, but still able to see his sense of humor.
Sometimes I'm hungry. Sometimes all the time. Not all the time.
older guys like to joke up.
Oh yeah, this guy as well.
Yeah.
Lino.
Including me.
Lino has a lot of.
I feel like Sungmin has a pretty good grasp of English. I like his energy a lot. I really like Sungmin. He's just a sincere guy who's interested in these guys. He's interested in people. He wants to hear them. I just feel like there's something really humble about him. It's hard to imagine him making fun of the other guys. He's not laughing at the expense of anyone. That's what I'm trying to say. IN's pretty quiet, huh? But he likes being a part of the dynamic, it feels like. He really just likes being there. He seems to really appreciate the guys as well. So I haven't really heard much from him, but just looking at him briefly, it always looks like he's kind of got a real smile on his face. I think Bang Chan is hyper aware of that. He's aware of when there's a lull in the conversation and when he feels like he needs to pick it up. But he's also aware that the guys aren't all fluent in English.
He just has a sense of natural humor.
Yeah.
It's just natural humor.
Felix seems to be really aware of other people, really perceptive of other people as well. And he's made a few really good observations about each one of his group members, I've noticed.
He just has a sense of natural humor.
Yeah.
It's just natural humor.
And I think that was a really good way of describing Han's humor as just natural.
And he likes I guess copying
He
people.
likes to joke.
Yeah, jokes around. Yeah. So these two guys are the main, I guess, they lift the mood up for the whole team. Yeah.
All right, so me and Bang Chan are on the same page about that, about thinking that Han is the guy, or one of the two guys that lift the team up, that lift the mood up. I think last video we talked about mood contagion, about if someone's mood is high, we're more likely to catch that mood. And I also noticed Han mention that he messes up on stage a lot.
You know, sometimes he forgets his lyrics.
Yeah, and not sometimes, all the time.
That's a sign pointing to his sort of humility and the fact that he doesn't take himself so seriously. Clearly does not seem like an uptight guy at all that's like protecting his ego, where a lot of people would have probably a tough time admitting that they screw up on stage.
Ever since I was young in Australia, mom and dad always made me, swim, do sports. Even at school, I'd always loved to do activities. So maybe that's the reason why I like sports.
Great.
Kangaroo boy. Kangaroo boy.
Bang Chan, I like how expressive he is with his gestures and his movements. There was actually a TED Talk where they talked about the most popular TED Talkers, the most popular TED Talk speakers. They gestured twice as much as the least popular TED Talkers. So there's something that gesturing does that connects us with our audience and helps make our messages that much more impactful. So just watching Bang Chan there, he just does so many good things as an effective communicator.
Sungmin is really like a reasonable guy, and he's always really nice, and he likes listening to what people have to say, and he's really understanding as well. So I think he's I guess one of the most comfortable people to talk about our deepest secrets, whatever. So I think.
What'd I say? What did I say? I feel like me and Bang Chan should hang out. We both agree about Sungmin. I like Bang Chan. Bang Chan, if you're watching this, hit me up. You're a cool dude, and I see your appreciation and your understanding of the other guys in your group. And as someone who teaches and talks about communication skills, I respect that, I appreciate that. You're the man.
1, 2, 3.
This boy.
Yeah, man.
This boy.
I'm with it all the time. What's the reason that you like to prank everyone?
It's very fun.
I like how Bang Chan there is further engaging Changbin.
What's the reason that you like to prank everyone?
A good communication skills tip there is dive a little deeper into the question asking. Engage people a little more by asking them a follow-up question based on the initial question.
What's the reason that you like to prank everyone?
Right? Just to try to facilitate further conversation.
It's very fun.
It's just fun, right?
Yeah, it's just fun.
And I like them. But it's not fun for us.
Yeah.
Just not fun. Just you.
Sorry. Okay, bye bye.
I'm joking.
I'm sorry. Bye bye.
Like Hyunjin doesn't seem to be super into this. Maybe he's tired. But again, his expression is worn on his face. Doesn't look like a guy who's going to be faking it. And he's an interesting one, Hyunjin. I'd like to see him more. But he also seems like a guy like, hey, if he doesn't want to be involved, he's not going to be involved. Felix I really like, and I think he compliments Bang Chan really well, because Bang Chan's a little more outgoing, he's a little more out there, whereas Felix is a little more mellow, a little more calm, he's a little more soft-spoken, but he's got this really nice energy about him. He, to me, is another leader in the group.
1, 2, 3.
저는
나도 현진이.
이게
Han looking right at the camera right there and saying me. Oh man, so he's got that. He can pull off the arrogant sense of humor because we know he's joking. It's so clear that Han is joking that if he says me, it works for him.
솔직히 말해. 태완언이라고. 머리부터 일단.
Thank you.
There's a one person who.
Still holding it.
No,
Liam too.
who picked Han?
I was gonna pick Han, but then really.
If you pause there, Bang Chan asked them who picked Han, and Han goes, I picked Han. And he just literally was looking at him for an extra 3-4 seconds there.
I was gonna pick Han, but then.
Even after Bang Chan turned away, Han's still looking at him. That's a comedian right there, committed to his craft, plays into the humor, he goes into it, he takes it seriously. It's like he takes on this character. And it's just so amusing.
Hyunjin has good fashion.
I think it's like different taste. Cause
Humor is an underrated intelligence. I think it's an underrated form of intelligence. So I think Han's intellect is high in that way.
but so different as well. So, he's very interested in fashion as well. They're both very interested in fashion. I pick Hyunjin.
No, thank you.
And Han as well. Yeah.
Han as well.
Yeah.
You see what he did there? You see what Bang Chan did there? He made sure to acknowledge everyone. So he went around and made mention individually of each one of the guys who he felt like had good fashion sense. And it seems sincere. And again, that's just something a good leader does, right? They point out and they connect and they make it a point to acknowledge different members in their group individually. And I feel like Bang Chan does a good job at making these guys feel understood in a lot of ways. And he's just very aware of them. He's very aware of them. Impressive leadership skills.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Seungmin.
Seungmin.
Wait, who chose Seungmin? I chose Seungmin.
Bang Chan doesn't want to leave anyone behind, you know, wants to make sure everyone's feeling included and a part of this interview, a part of this exercise. Look at Han, I just paused on Han, just staring at Bang Chan, that's hilarious.
Any food left out, so Hanyeon's always cleaning everything.
Same for Seungmin as well. He keeps the bathroom really clean. Right? Yeah, your bathroom.
Wow. That's such a great communication skills tip. Acknowledging the ability to acknowledge different things, specific things that people do.
Same for Seungmin as well. He keeps the bathroom really clean.
This guy keeps the bathroom really clean. This guy's a really good driver. This guy's really good at complimenting people. Right? Just saying specific things about people goes a long way because it shows that you're listening to them. It shows that you're engaged with them. It shows that you know them. And that makes people feel good.
We recently, came back with our new song, Backdoor, and it's our first repackage album as well. So we've got 17 songs, is it?
Yeah.
17 songs in our repackage album. So we had such a great time today. You guys had fun too, right?
Yeah.
All right. Of course.
So I think I learned a little bit more about the guys. I think this video really helped reinforce what I thought about Bang Chan, what I thought about Seungmin. I think I gained a bit of more of appreciation for Felix. I gained more of an appreciation and an understanding of Han. And I'm still learning about these guys. So I think the next time I check them out will definitely be one of their shows so they can all sort of flourish and thrive in their native language and be themselves more. Guys, if you like this video and you want to see more, all you need to do is click on my Patreon link below. It's in my description. I've got another Stray Kids video uncut in that Patreon page as well. Other than that, I appreciate you tuning in. My name is Max. I'll catch you soon. Peace.